devil they'd do to her in that place?
Treated her like less than an animal.
Jared, this can't go on. It simply can't go on. We have to talk to the Prison Reform Board.
You can't go on. To prison.
You have to talk. Reform. Prison. Oh. Board.
Clute! Hey, Clute!
What's going on?
I gotta see Garrett right away. It's important. Board. Reform. Jared, we got.
And she's no more Irish than I am. She talks just like us. Better even. Like she's somebody. A lady, maybe.
Well, if she's not Irish, then her name probably isn't Nellie Handley. If her name isn't Nellie Handley, what is it?
No trouble getting that answer out of her, Ward. We just beat it out of her.
None of that. She has enough proof as it is.
You really think she's a Reform Board investigator? A woman?
Why not? They've tried every other way to prove we've been mistreating these prisoners. Those fools, if they had their way, they'd make this prison a vacation land.
Yeah. What are we going to do?
Well, who brought her in here anyway? Sheriff Bannock. Well, I'll just take a ride over to Bowstring. Have a talk with him.
Warden? About that porcelain bathtub.
What?
Says I won't have to wash in the trough no more with the others. You said I could have it next time I got some important information.
Sure, Kate, sure, it's yours.
Come on, Kate.
Get me out of bed just to talk about a sick prisoner?
Well, I thought you might be interested, Sheriff. Her name is Nellie Handley.
Nellie?
Yeah, I guess the rigors of prison life didn't agree with her. She developed a fever, became delirious, and made some very interesting revelations.
Get to the point, will you, Garrick?
Well, in the first place, she isn't Irish. Second place, her name isn't Nellie Handley.
Her immigration papers are all in order. I got a copy right here.
Well, that won't be necessary, Sheriff. I just happened to bring my copy along. It says here that she's from Dublin, and she supposedly arrived in San Francisco a week before her arrest, supposedly, on a brig called the Gull.
What do you mean, supposedly?
Well, I stopped off the newspaper office before I came over here, Sheriff. Thought I'd look over the files.
You've been waking up a lot of people tonight, haven't you, Garrick? You must be trying to cover something.
I'd say it was the other way around, wouldn't you, Sheriff? In any case, the Gull's casualty lists were quite explicit. Here's a copy of it. Nellie Handley died of smallpox before the ship docked in San Francisco.
Now, look, Garrick, I don't know what you're up to, but whoever that woman is, I saw her rob a pawn shop, and I've got eyewitnesses to prove it.
I'm not questioning your arrest, Sheriff. I think you managed that very cleverly. What I am interested in is who is Nellie Handley and what is her connection with Maud Elliott?
All right. She's Victoria Barkley. Her son, Jared, is Maud Elliott's lawyer.
Barkley. Stockton Barkley's?
She's on the Prison Reform Board. How bad is she?
Sick enough to have a distorted view of prison conditions, I'm afraid.
I doubt it. I want her released right away. I'll go on back to the prison with you.
Sure, Sheriff, sure. You know, you've always had it in for me. Why? We're in the same business. We deal with scum. You have to keep them in line?
Sure, I keep them in line, but I don't live off them. Drain out their insides to fill up my pockets.
Prison is a place for punishment, Sheriff.
A lot of people feel different.
Like the Prison Reform Board. Those meddlers. Sheriff, what I don't understand is your interest in this. Or maybe it's you that's filling your pockets.
What?
Maybe the Reform Board is paying you.
The Reform Board doesn't even know about this. Nobody does.
Are you trying to tell me that only you and Victoria Barkley are in on this?
That's right. She wanted to make sure there wasn't a leak like there was before.
And her family doesn't know anything about it?
She didn't want to worry them none.
Well, I'll be darned. Sheriff, you have renewed my faith in human nature.
Let's go. Let's get it done with.
Yes, Sheriff. Let's get it done with.
You sure Bannock is the only one that knew about Handley?
I'm sure.
There's no chance you only wounded him.
Told you he's dead. Take that coat over to Kate and have her clean it. By the way, how is Handley? Is she better or worse?
Well, Kate says her fever's going down.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Afraid we're going to have to arrange a little accident for her. Preferably at the hands of one of the prisoners.
Well, I don't know. Them Barclays is mighty important people. If something should go wrong and they found out.
You know, Clute, with luck, in 6 months, I'll be in the state legislature. I think I could guarantee you the appointment as warden here.
This time tomorrow, Nellie Handley will be dead again. Go get some supper. I'll take over here a while.
Thanks, Clute.
Like a little wild turkey, Mary? Go on, I had plenty. Go on, it's delicious. Ain't that good, huh? You know, I think they've been a little too hard on you, Mary. Keeping you out here alone at night when everybody's inside. Stake to the ground like you was some kind of animal. A little kindness goes a lot farther. Like we do you a good turn, you do us one. Ain't that how it works, huh? I think so. I think, for example, if I promised you them chains would come off for you, and you'd be out of this here prison in 6 months, you might do me a favor. I want you to do something for me, Mary. Nothing you ain't done before. I want you to kill somebody. One of your prison mates. You say no, you'll rot here another 10 years. Staked just like you are now. You'll never see the other side of that fence except in your coffin. I'm making you the best deal you'll ever get. You think about it. Who is she? I'll send her out in a minute.
Get these chains off.
Get dressed. The warden wants to see you.
What for?
You just get dressed, Miss Nellie Handley.
How'd you get loose? They ain't gonna like it. They find out you busted free. What is it, Mary? I ain't done you no harm.
I'm doing somebody a favor. You ought to know about favors.
Open up!